Oh, really? Oh, my God.
My wife hates we lived in Guam for a year, so she was in heaven because it never got below 70.
What's your job here?
Member services.
Making the most of our time. My name is Dick Fleming. I'm President and Chief Executive Officer of the organization, and we certainly recognize that the topic on the agenda this morning is very much at the heart of the competitive region that we try to market, and the economic development agenda that is embedded in our mission. And certainly the strength of the region's educational system itself is vital to the economic growth of the region, and working in various collaborations in the community to improve the quality of schools and student achievement is certainly something that we support those efforts and the efforts of organizations represented in this room. We're pleased to host another installment of the St. Louis Regional Educational Roundtable. The event follows last November's discussion on school choice, which featured former Milwaukee Mayor John Norquist, and we have an outstanding panel that will be more formally introduced in a moment on today's topic, which addresses charter schools. And the panel that's been assembled, I think, will stimulate great discussion, and we certainly, as an organization, have been supportive of the various legislative efforts focused on charter schools. And as those of you that know me know, that charter schools are very much part of our family, with my wife Sarah's involvement with the Confluence effort. When it comes to educational issues, the St. Louis region is fortunate to have a philanthropic institution that is leading in a number of ways, but education is one of their focal points. And the Greater St. Louis Community Foundation, as many of you know, is led by David Lucas. As the Community Foundation, David and his colleagues have dedicated substantial resources to improving our schools and to assisting programs to raise student achievement. And in that context, it is my pleasure to call to the podium David Lucas for a comment as we begin this morning. David?
Great, thank you, sir. Thank you for that very kind introduction, and thank you to the RCGA for providing a wonderful space to have these conversations. The Greater St. Louis Community Foundation is sponsoring today's program, and we will also sponsor one later in the series around after-school programming. And I wanted to just take a moment within the more insider group of education folks to just comment on a little bit of the direction in which we're going with our education funding. The Community Foundation will likely this fall announce the fact that its next focus initiative will be education. The package will be about $1 million over 3 to 4 years, depending on how we structure it. The strategy is a preemptive grant strategy, which is buzzword in the grant-making world for most of the grants will probably be made by the time we actually announce the initiative. We're taking that strategy, and many in this room have been very involved in education even longer than we have in the last couple of years. It's such a complex topic